This is Update, a program produced by the United People's Party. I am Stuart Johnson, your host for this program, and featured on this special edition of Update is the Honourable Member of Parliament, Miss Leona Marlin Romeo, who of course will give you an insight of who she is, what she has done, and so much more.
Well, thanks for having me.
Our viewers, our listeners are very eager to know more about you. Can you tell me some of your work experience, your education, some of your background, so that we can truly be updated on who our Honourable MP is?
Sure. Of course, again, you introduced me as Leona Marlin Romeo. I was raised in the district of Sucker Garden with the parents from the district of Middle Region. My dad is from Middle Region. Everyone knows the Romeos. And my mom is Marilyn Thomas from French St. Martin. On the French side, most of them call me the Hammer Upon Girl. I started my education here in St. Martin at the Methodist Agogic Center and the St. Martin Academy. That's where the foundation of my education began. I later went on at a tender age of 14 and I went to the United States to further my high school. Once finishing high school, I decided to study politics. I have a bachelor's degree in politics, political science actually, and French. I then furthered my studies in the Netherlands at the University of Amsterdam, where I obtained a master's degree in international relations. When I came back to St. Martin, after spending 7 years in the Netherlands, I wanted to return back to home and contribute back to St. Martin. And I got a job as the department head of the civil registry. So I worked there for the last 10 years before entering into the political arena.
So now I'm sure everybody is wondering, MP, why the United People's Party? Why have you decided to run as a candidate on the United People's Party slate?
Well, for the past 2 years since joining the coalition of the United People's Party, I have been treated very professionally. We have worked very well together. There was a lot of cooperation. My contribution was very much valued, and it was a simple choice. It was just logical to continue with the United People's Party. It's a party where I really worked well with the whole team.
Okay, and of course, and with that in mind, let's take a step forward now again, and we're going into your candidacy, and you've had a slogan. I'm sure you've selected it. What is that slogan, if I may ask?
Well, my slogan is two parts. I believe, as you indicated before, you've listened to what things that I championed in Parliament. One of the slogans is the people's voice, committed to protecting St. Martin. I believe that signifies the essence of who Leona Marlin Romeo is and what I stand for and what I will continue to deliver for the people of St. Martin.
And of course, going into this election, of course, with a successful candidacy post September 26, 2016, and you return back into Parliament, what are some of the goals you will continue to champion, or some of the new goals you might have for the people of St. Martin?
Well, as you know, we are in an early election, so there are certain things that were in the making. Of course, I'm going to make sure that government is spending the monies as they should and not wasting monies. That's something that I'm very, very much key on. I'll be looking at the importance of integrating the system so that government can function better. Another issue that I have been looking at even while now is the safety and security of our uniformed officers. That's something that I have been championing. We also have to take a look at, and this is something in general, as the functioning of government itself as it relates to civil servants. There's a lot of unfairness within the civil service, and those are the things that I would continue questioning the ministers on.
Why vote, and why vote UP, and of course, why vote for Leona?
Well, I'm going to first answer by saying why Leona. I believe that we need competent persons in Parliament. I believe we need serious persons in Parliament that can represent the people, persons that are willing to do the homework, and persons that are willing to be the voice of St. Martin. I believe I am that individual. I have chosen the UP team because I believe the UP team is the team. We are the team that will be able to take St. Martin to the next level, to get this economy going and generate jobs, etc., the things that needs to be tackled here on St. Martin. I believe the UP team is the right team to do such. Why vote? There was a time that our forefathers weren't entitled to vote. It's a right. It's a God-given right. And I think that is something that people should exercise. If you don't exercise your right to vote, then you don't have a say. And if you don't have a say, then why complain? I believe that everyone exercising their right to vote is being part of the solution and not part of the problem. Again, if you don't vote, then you get the government that you deserve.
That has been, of course, Update, a program produced by the United People's Party. I've been your host, Stuart Johnson, this special edition featuring our Honourable Member of Parliament and our candidate, Miss Leona Marlin Romeo.
We all the way up.